The Toronto Raptors are also in the mix for Kevin Durant. You can't forget when they traded for Kawhi when he was on that expiring contract and still won a championship. But this time with Durant with 4 years left on his contract, the Raptors don't want to trade Scottie Barnes, their Rookie of the Year. If you're the Nets, you would love to get a Rookie of the Year. You'd love to get a bunch of draft picks, but the Raptors, they want to keep him if they're going to add Kevin Durant. Wouldn't that be some cheese? You'd have Durant and Scottie Barnes on the same team. So far, those talks are not going anywhere because of that hurdle. They'd have to figure out another way to entice the Nets to go and pick them. But that's very interesting. Even the Raptors don't want to part ways with their young talent for Durant. Durant is 33 years old. So even though you got 4 years left, this is basically the end of his career most likely. So maybe other teams are feeling the same way for Durant. They want to give up some assets, but not too many, even though you know he's going to command a steep price. But in these final years, these are his prime years. He'll probably still be playing at 37, but this is going to be his best, most productive years, most likely. Pretty interesting. We've also got news that the New York Knicks, they could be losing multiple second-round picks for tampering to get Jalen Brunson. I don't think the Knicks are going to care too much about that. It's only second-round picks. Yeah, you want some picks. You never want to lose picks, but they got their guy, so I think they're happy with that outcome, even if they lose some second-round picks. If they lost first-round picks, that might be a problem. But second-round picks, I think they'll say, that's okay. We're good with that. Today, TJ Warren, he's going to sign with the Brooklyn Nets. It's a one-year deal. TJ Warren, he went on that scoring tear in the bubble, but he's been injured ever since, so he hasn't played that many games. He's a good player, so we'll see what happens with him joining the Nets. Over the weekend, we had a few more moves as well. Nothing too crazy. Goran Dragic, he signed with the Chicago Bulls. So the Mavericks are going to miss out on Dragic yet again. He's going to the Bulls, so they're adding to their depth. Hopefully they get Lonzo Ball back and he's healthy. And maybe the Bulls can make some noise in this playoff run this season. They were never healthy last season. They did disappoint. They did lose games to good teams. But maybe if they're healthy, that'll change. We'll have to see what happens. And then we've got the Milwaukee Bucks. They're going to keep Serge Ibaka one more year, another one-year deal to return to see if they can make their run for another championship. Chris Middleton should be coming back. If you're not healthy, you can't expect to go very far in these playoffs, so they got to get back healthy. So we'll see what happens. Moses just snatched it. He said, get that cheese out of here. Wow. And look at me jumping too. We're both jumping. We're like, Kyrie, what are you doing? Give that guy a map. Where are